everyone, my name is Dana Pelsman. I'm an art teacher at Eastern Middle School, and today I'm going to teach you a breathing technique called box breathing. Box breathing is a really awesome breathing technique because it helps you calm your breath, focus your mind, and decrease stress. This is actually a breathing technique that many people in your communities would use, such as firefighters, police officers, first responders, athletes use it, and even soldiers. They all have very stressful jobs, and using this technique helps them calm their mind, calm their breath, and regain focus. So we're going to practice this today, but first we need to make sure that we're sitting in a way that helps us with this breathing technique. So I am currently sitting on a floor. You can sit on a chair, and I'm sitting cross-legged. If you're sitting on a chair, you would just rest your feet on the floor. You can put your hands on your legs or beside you. And I want you to take your shoulders and roll them up and back and lengthen your spine so that you feel upright, but not really stiff, but you're also not hunched over. So once you feel comfortable in this position, we are going to practice breathing. And I'm sure you're wondering, why would you teach us how to practice breathing? We know how to breathe. We've been breathing since we were born. I'm going to talk to you about a breathing practice that's only through the nose. Normally, you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. But for this technique, we're going to focus solely on the nose, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So it might feel a little strange at first, which is why we're going to practice it. So here we go. Your mouth is going to be closed, and your nose, because your nostrils are open, stays open. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. We're going to try this again, and I want you to feel that the air coming in and out through the nose has a temperature change. So as the air comes in through the nose, it's quite cool, and as the air goes out of the nose, it's going to be warmer. So let's try it 2 more times. In through the nose, noticing the cool air, out through the nose. Noticing the air is warmer. And one more time on your own, inhale, and exhale. Great. So we got that part figured out. Let's move on to the box breathing. So with the box breathing, we're actually really breathing around a square or a rectangle. It's not really a box because a box is 3-dimensional. But we're going to be using our finger to trace the box in the air. Okay, so take your hand, probably your dominant hand, the one you write with, and take your pointer finger. And we're going to draw a box in the air, inhaling and exhaling as we go. I'm going to do this for you first so that you can see how it's done, and then we're going to do it together. Okay, and if you want to follow along with me, you're welcome to do that. But first, I'm going to show you. So step 1 is we are going to inhale. And as I'm inhaling, I'm going to count to 4 in my head. But I'm going to say it out loud for you so you can hear what my brain is thinking when I actually do the exercise. So I'm inhaling to 4, slowly drawing the line on the bottom of the box. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as I go up the side of the box, I'm going to count to 4 again, but I'm going to hold my breath. So I'm not going to inhale and I'm not going to exhale. I'm just going to hold. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was step 2. So let's review. Step 1, inhale, counting to 4. Step 2, hold, counting to 4. Step 3, we're going to exhale, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last step, step 4, we're going to exhale, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said that wrong. Let me try that again. My apologies. Step 3, we're going to exhale, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And step 4, we're going to hold, counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, holding means you're not inhaling or exhaling. So that might have sounded like a lot because you have to remember to breathe in and out of your nose, and you have to remember to count to 4 in your head, and you have to remember to draw the box. But I think we can put it all together. So let's try it. Ready? Take out your finger. Remember, we're breathing in and out of the nose. So we're going to inhale. Step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was step 2. And step 3, we're going to exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And step 4, we're going to hold again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after you do that last hold, you would go right back into your inhale. How did that feel? Okay? All right, now we have one more thing to add. So when you're breathing, oftentimes we're breathing in our chest. And it's okay to breathe there, but when we're doing this exercise, we want to breathe in the belly. So what I'm going to recommend you do is you take your hands and you put them on your belly so that you can really feel the belly come out and go in. We're going to breathe in and out of our nose at the same time. So when you're breathing out of the nose, the belly goes out. Excuse me, let me rephrase. When you're breathing into the nose, the belly goes out. And when you're breathing out of the nose, the belly goes in. So they're kind of doing opposite movements. So let's try this with the belly. So pushing the belly out, we inhale, filling that belly up with air, and then exhale. The belly goes in. Let's try that again. Breathe, inhale, belly goes out, and exhale, belly goes in. So now we're going to put it all together. What are we doing? Breathing in and out of the nose, counting to 4 in our head really slowly as we breathe, as we draw that box, and focusing on the belly moving while we're doing the exercise. Okay, let's try to put it all together. Here we go. Step 1, inhale. Step 2, hold. Step 3, exhale. Step 4, hold. Not bad, right? So let's do it again 2 more times. I'm not going to say anything. You're going to have the counting in your head. I'm going to have the counting in my head. Air's coming in and out through the nose. Belly is going out and in as fast as we can. Okay, let's try this again 2 more times on our own. Ready? Begin. How'd that feel? Pretty good, right? If you were noticing that the exhale wasn't getting to 4, like maybe you were exhaling all the way by 3, it's probably because you were exhaling too fast. And that's a really hard thing. So all you want to do is exhale after you've been holding that inhale. So as you practice this, you'll exhale more and more slowly, so that way you can get all the way to 4. So as you're practicing this, you are welcome to watch this video again, and you are welcome to use this technique in other times of your life and of the day. A couple things I wanted to share with you. If you don't want to trace the square in the air, you can also use a book. And with the book, you can trace your finger along the edge of the book to get the same effect. I had this book on the floor before and I was tracing it this way. Or if you want, you can take a piece of paper and draw a square or rectangle on it, and you can use this to follow the square breathing. Also, if you wanted to, you can use your marker or a pencil or a pen and draw arrows so you know which direction you're going in. And you can also write inhale, hold, exhale, hold, so you remember which way you're going to be going for the breathing exercise and what you're supposed to be doing. I think box breathing is an awesome technique to incorporate into your life. If you're having a hard time falling asleep at night, this is a really good one. If you're feeling really stressed out and you're thinking to yourself, how am I going to get myself to calm down? This is another really great technique. And lastly, one other thing, if you're feeling like you really need to do box breathing, but if someone sees you doing this, or you don't have a book, you don't have a piece of paper to draw a square on, someone's going to say, what are you doing? You can also use your finger and draw a square on your arm or even on your leg and practice the exercise that way. I hope that you practice this more. And if you do, I recommend doing it 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, you'd go a lot slower in order to do 1 set, and you can do it multiple times a day. I'm so glad that I was able to share this with you, and I'm looking forward to sharing more breathing techniques with you another time.